Just coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
I got them boys in Calvin League, so I got to get these boys right.
On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 12.
Came back here looking pokers early in the season. Hey, man, you never know, man. You never know. One, two, three, one. Gotta put that white boy back here. Okay. I'll put Ramsey right there. Put Fournette right there. Westbrook in the shit, we good right there. Just went and bought me a 5-stick today. I'm gonna be up all night trying to jailbreak that now. Exactly. That's exactly the reason why I went and bought that motherfucker. And then they talking about my plan finna be up too.
And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first
my plan
play.
finna be up this one too, so I gotta choose some more shit.
I know coaches tell us all the time having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Goff now looking to
I got that P.O. Holla at you.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
That's cool.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On second down, here's Goff.
I missed. Let me get that out the door. Oh! Come on, dog!
Accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better.
Come on, dog.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play.
Now you got 90. It's all good, though. There wasn't no 9-5 throwing power you just used, though. What about that?
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
Drop that thing.
The contact made the ball roll.
He don't want to fuck with Bouye out there.
4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he backed up.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Sunday.
On 1st down, Bortles. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Okay. Lucy. Hey, 54, Ricky. 11.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Goff. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcel Darius breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and frankly, partner. It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Oh, that's J. Ram.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
3rd and long. It's gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 29 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Sunday. Lucy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bortles will try again on 2nd down. The open man is Westbrook. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful
where y'all want to get the little grub from.
You let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Where y'all want to get the grub
did
from?
Get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
But when you got him hiding ready?
Extra most bestest.
On 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety.
I had that safety, man. I mean, that safety came to save one.
I know it's hard to see inside the face mask of the defender right now, but I'm willing to guess that there's a nice little grin on his face because to make that type of a play downfield,
I ain't jumped on it yet. I'm
you know that if you don't make it, it's a big play that you're giving up. But when you do bat the ball away and you come back and you embrace your teammates, that's a lot of momentum you're bringing back to the huddle. Now you feel like they can't complete anything when they don't hit deep shots.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
If they do got their legs on.
Fake here on 1st down. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Listen.
2nd and 10. Goff again. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll
Mr.
take
Harvey.
over.
And as a defender, if you're going with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Hank.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. The first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Oh, what, 6?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
Shit.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Aaron Donald. I should have known.
Sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Aaron Donald.
I'm about that lollygagging
He's the
and
one that
shit.
got to him. He takes
I'm trying
him
to
down
serve
for
her
a
the
loss
field
of
and
9.
shit. That's the one I only
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Cook it down, you know that I can.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Leonard!
Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there.
Part 6.
2 yards. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle.
They're going to be the worst, funniest movie ever, dog.
Just wasn't able to get it done.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is up
like
to
a
8.
secret agent in that hole.
Here's
He
Lambo
is,
out to
dog.
kick this one away.
And they say, I'm not afraid of a little meat.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets it to Gurley.
Me and my boy Telvin, Florida State.
On the play there, it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, just mark
Yeah,
that into the
starting to use my little play now, I see,
successful. Trying to throw the ball,
cute,
just didn't work on that one.
I'm doing something right.
No yardage. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw on 2nd down is Goff.
J-Ram.
Jalen Ramsey right there.
Bobby say he elbow wow.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Goff now to throw.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. 4th down.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
You gonna go for it? Okay.
But it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone.
It ain't funny no more.
Make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They're going to go for it. It's gone. That's to his running back, complete.
Oh, there you go. That's what you get for going for it. That's what you get for going for it. That's what you get for going for it. No, you ain't supposed to go for the ball. Your arm 32, nigga. That's what you get.
And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And a short gain down to about the 33. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, and you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Lucy. 372. Set.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And he'll get that to Fournette.
You don't want none of that. Talib, you don't want them problems. Talib don't want them problems.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
I see you, Broncos.
If he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Borders, I need you right here, fam.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Michael Brockers in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Man, you tripping.
Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Shotgun now for Bortles.
Oh, this nigga gonna drop the ball like that, dog.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered
Come on, baby, catch the ball with 2 hands.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball. Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to try back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they got to do it.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Miles Jack not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards on the play. Goff now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Here we go, we're good. Shout. 5.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We progressed through the preseason, so let's prognosticate about the regular season. NFC.
Can we overanalyze?
Yeah, I want to overanalyze too. NFC, the 4 divisions. Who do you have winning them?
Let's start in the East.
I told you, dog, that shit trash.
Last year, got better in the offseason. I think they win their division again. Although Dallas will make a strong.
I'm over here matching the shit out of X trying to get off the fucking shit. Nigga, they don't even let you reach out like they did before.
Tough division. 3 teams in the playoffs last year: Atlanta, New Orleans, which won the division, and Carolina.
Going west, who do you have out there?
The Rams. They took over for the Seahawks last year. I expect them to stay on the top of the heap. But let's face it, a lot of excitement in San Francisco with Jimmy Garoppolo.
In the north, can Green Bay overtake Minnesota?
They can, but I don't think that they will. I think the Vikings defense carries them home. Kirk Cousins, their new quarterback. The Packers will challenge in a big way. But keep an eye on Detroit as well.
Man.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Well, they've had a
Why you ain't
going
for a P.O.?
first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops.
The last one wasn't good football. You did it
because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And now out come the Jags. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Come on, dog. Throw the ball.
Down in the end zone. Down goes Bortles. It's a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out,
There's got to be the gayest shit ever.
This time it costs them 2 points. In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing on 3rd. Gone.
I missed the sack.
Stop for Kupp.
Yep, I sure did. I sure did.
Snags it for the pick.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
Here we go. 372.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. This one complete to Niles Paul. He's at the 50. 30.
99 yards to my tight end, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
Niles Paul in the final seconds of the
You have to say for last play. Now you're just being greedy.
Add on to their lead.
Now you're just being greedy.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half.
Yeah, I know you did. That's all I'm saying. You was being greedy.
Yeah, able to extend.
You just got to say for the last play.
It can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. You don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And the Rams getting set to go now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he stopped immediately.
Cook you down, cook you down. You know that I
So we've
cook you
hit
down.
intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
What was that frustrated?
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They got an assistant coach over there. You hear him, Brandon?
As he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Hey, Bill Walsh said George Seifert in the press box too, bro. I can't even get mad at you.
The offensive staff spent the entire time just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second
George
half.
Seifert is in the press box.
Adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0.
Again, it's Fournette. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, stay up! Oh, stay up!
It's the Pro Bowl corner, Akeem Talib there to stop him.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4
Beat that boy Leonard, man.
Right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
11.
Now they'll throw it. Bortles. It's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Spread right, 72. 11. Right there. 54 Mike.
Bortles now on 1st down. It's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted.
Come on, Bortles. Put the ball to the outside, baby.
Hey, switching gears for a second. Halfway through the preseason, any big takeaways that you've seen so far,
Put the ball to the
Just a few
outside,
come to
baby.
mind. Number one, the roster of 90 that stays that way throughout preseason, I think is a boon for every team because you can practice a little bit better, get a few more things done because you have more bodies, and those guys get to get on tape for 4 preseason games. So I think that's really good. The other part is normal execution, struggle a little bit. Early in the season, guys trying to get it back together. And last but not least, the practice of coming together with another team, 2 joint practices before a preseason game, becoming more and more widespread, and you get a lot of really good competition and practice with the best versus the best from each team.
Right side complete. That's Woods. Robert Woods.
He dropped the ball, dog. What the fuck?
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter
he ain't got the ball in his hand.
You just can't shake it.
Come on, dog. Really, dog. That's how y'all gonna do me.
But they took away every passing alley, every angle.
That man ain't even got the ball, dog.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's brought down. First target, first catch at a 1st down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That's J. Ram, baby.
The tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And this time
the fuck you was thinking about, Jet?
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 1st down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Goff on 1st down. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, Goff. And he is going to be taken down.
You think you got Tommy Frazier, nigga?
Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run it now. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's gone through this stadium? He picked up that 1st down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the 1st.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line.
Cook it down, cook it down.
The linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Cook it down,
He
cook
got
it
2. Now that'll set
down.
up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. A field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They come out here in the eye. They're running.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Cook it down, cook it down. You know how we cook it down, cook it down. You know
That puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Move, nigga. It's Leonard!
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Leonard out here punishing you, boy. It looks like he playing back at Vanderbilt.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And he's got some space here.
That's Leonard. That's Leonard.
Get this one all the way out across the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger?
Run right at Aaron Donald.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, P.O. Come on, P.O.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
There we go, baby.
Up there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4.
There we go, baby.
First.
Make that boy fearless, man.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he's got Moncrief. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Bortles to the former Colt Moncrief for a Jaguar 1st down. Bortles going to throw here.
Oh, got him. Got him, coach. Got him. Got him.
Jaguars. Austin Safarian-Jenkins.
Yeah, he need that motherfucker.
And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
He need a double. Let my nigga P.O. a double.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about
them Packers out, man.
Turf, they were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way
about them Packers out,
it.
man. Like you said you would.
And they feel very good about that victory.